showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Williams. Nice grab. It's Terry. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. He'll spot the ball at the 2.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
Direct snap to the back. Defense stuffing the runner, but still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Design quarterback run. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Williams. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Inside deals now from the shotgun. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Grab down the middle. It's Wilcox. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
As the 1st down is still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quick throw to the left. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Throws it to the right. And is intercepted.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tailback with another carry. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Williams. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Begin the drive here in the looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's sharp. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Williams. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Williams. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Coming up, second down and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed on that play.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter, down by a couple of possessions. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Give it to the back again. Running through the tackle. They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Looking right. This one caught. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags a quick throw. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. I like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Clemson now operating in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Quick throw to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he's got it again. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Pulls it in. It's Wilcox. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Missed this receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. On the move now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He can go. The 30, at the 20, the 10. He's into the end zone, but it is a marker down, so hold everything. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Williams. That's reeled in. It's Simon. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it down the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Oh, man, this is the kind of mistake people can lose their jobs over. You just can't throw a pick with a one-score lead in under 2 minutes to go.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Wilcox.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to throw again. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. This could be the game here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the mark. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Finding space at the 20. He steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking for a late deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, at this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the...
He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Let's fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally bring him down. What a great effort. But 0-0 on the clock. And the game is over. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.